You can find the specific heat capacity of a metal by using the following equipment. You first measure the mass of the metal block using a mass balance. The metal block has 2 holes drilled into it where you place a thermometer to measure the temperature and an immersion heater to heat the metal block up. The immersion heater is connected to a joule meter which measures the amount of energy added to the metal block when heating it. The metal block should be covered in insulation to minimize heat being lost to the surroundings to make sure the readings are more accurate. Now you can use the thermometer to measure the initial temperature of the metal block and note it down. You then turn on the immersion heater and let the block heat up for a set amount of time. Once you've finished heating it, you turn the heater off and record the final temperature on the thermometer. Then note down the reading from the joule meter, which tells you the amount of energy that has been transferred to the metal block. You can then use the specific heat capacity equation to work it out. So for example, let's say we had an aluminium block with a mass of 1.3 kilogram and an initial temperature of 25 degrees. After heating it, the temperature of the block increases to 57 degrees and the energy reading on the joule meter is 37,315 joules. So we can first find the change in temperature in this example, which is 32 degrees. All of our units match the equation, so there are no conversions to make, but we do need to rearrange the equation as we're trying to find out specific heat capacity. We can now divide both sides to give us specific heat capacity is equal to the change in thermal energy over mass times the change in temperature. This gives us 37,315 joules over 1.3 times 32. This gives a final answer of 897 joules per kilograms per degree C. You can also do a very similar experiment for finding out the specific heat capacity of a liquid. Just use a polystyrene cup with a liquid in it and cover the cup with a lid to minimize any heat loss to the surroundings. The steps for this are the same as for the metal block. Okay, now let's try a quiz on this topic. See how many questions you can get right. If you liked that video and want to see more, remember to subscribe to Flash Revision Lab to get notified every time we release new content.